everybody, and welcome back to the Paint Chronicles. This is Kelly, and I'm putting together a video today of the things that I travel or when I pack when I travel. I wouldn't call this a minimalist or cutting down on supplies given the size of my large bag here, but it is definitely going to be a travel bag. This is a knitting or crochet bag, sewing bag. I decided that I really like this better than some of the art bags that are out there. It's got a lot of compartments, I can organize it well, put brushes, erasers, pencils, everything. The first thing I'm going to throw in here is a Micron pen for black details. It's a number 5. I always take one of those with me everywhere I go. And then I have two mechanical pencils that are Bic Velocity brand. They have that nice wide eraser on the end for travel in case I have some little fixes. And then always have a clickable Sharpie with me so I don't have to worry about losing the pen or the pen cap coming off or getting wet. And then, oops, wrong end here. I have a special eraser for some serious erasing because serious erasing happens when I try to sketch things. So I don't use up my pencil erasers. And then I also have a pair of scissors, just dollar store scissors, in case I want to make bookmarks or I'm just not really happy with the painting and I want to scrap it and use it as little test strips. I always keep one of those with me. This is a kneaded eraser. You can knead it. It's kind of like silly putty. You can shape it any way you want to. You rub it on what you want to erase, and it doesn't leave behind little pieces. Actually, it's so stuck in the container and doesn't leave behind anything that I can't get it out right now. But I will show you that later on. There's a neat way to clean those because they can get really dirty. I'll show you that later. And speaking of dirty, one of my dollar store sponges is a little dirty. I'll have to clean that before I go on my trip because I like everything to be a clean slate when I get going. And they all came at the dollar store for a pack of 4, and that's more than enough. I think I've given 2 away because 1 is more than enough. And then the brand of the bag, I have nothing. I don't know the brand. I just got it because it fit things and it worked. This was a change purse that I took the center out of and turned it into the holder for my travel brushes. Ooh, I caught the bristles on that one when I put it back in there. I'll have to fix that. I won't put it in the bag yet. This one is okay though. This one is a silver velvet brush and it's called the Voyager series. Really like these brushes. They've never let me down. They hold together really well and they're nice and compact. And then also, you have to take some painter's tape. Doesn't matter what color it is, if it's blue or gray or taupe or whatever, as long as you have it so you can tape down the edges or make some frames, some borders. And then I have a little spritz bottle to activate my watercolor paints so they're all set to go for when I need them. And then it wouldn't be a video by me if I didn't have some kind of Christy Rice product in this. This is a water basin that she has designed and put out on sale. It came with a really cute keychain, but it's just a little too heavy for me to carry around. So I took it off. Now I do struggle a little bit to reclose these, but I learned a trick. If you just get a flat surface and push down, it goes right back down, but it's designed to be 2 different sides of a water basin, one for your really dirty water and one for cleaner and just a better of rinse. And then I have just a microfiber cloth that when I need to wipe my brush off, I can just do that. Everybody's like, why do you use white? I like to see all the pretty colors that come together. And then it also washes because it's watercolor. Watercolor doesn't stain very often, which is nice. Now getting into the paints that I'm packing, this is a Daler, however you say it, Romney palette that I swatched out once, but I have not used yet. I'm also taking my favorite portable Winsor & Newton professional paints that used to have Cotman in them, but I replaced with professionals. You can use the cap as a little water basin. This opens up and it has lots of little pallets in it. And on the right hand side there, there's a container that you can fill up with water and fill that cap up. So you have that all prepared. It has a little brush. Sorry about the camera there. I'm not sure why it did that. But that's my favorite traveling case for paint. And this one is another Winsor and Newton Cotman series. This one's a little bigger, a little bulkier, but it has more. Ooh, one's popping out here. Haven't used this yet. Hope to use it this weekend. And once you use them, that really settles them into place, and then they never come out, even if you try to get them out. I am just fiddling with this case a little bit because I'm a little unfamiliar with it. I actually just unboxed it. And at the bottom here is an extra palette tray. So this one, compared to my favorite one, has more palette space in it for you to try and mix colors. This centerpiece comes out and each end comes off and serves as a little cup. So you can fill these little cups up with water as well. One for the really dirty and one just for a rinse. And this container in my right hand also holds water, just like a little tankard does or a little canteen does. And just pour it in either side. And now you get to watch me try and put this all back together like it's Legos. And it does come with a brush here that you'll see me struggle to get out a little bit as well. It's got the cap on it, the plastic cap that protects the bristles on it still, so it's a little snug in there, but I do get it out. I could go ahead and put this inside of my little purse that I keep the travel brushes in, but when they come in a kit like this, I like to keep them together. A little Cotman brush, cute little thing. And I'll put that in there in one of the compartments. And then, of course, I have my ceramic little flower that I love to do mixing in. Take that with me everywhere I go. And then moving on to some of the watercolor paper that I take with me. This is cold press 300 GSM paper. I don't know the brand of it. I picked it off of Temu or Amazon, both of them. They run about Temu, they're about $8. On Amazon, they're about 12, 14. And then this is a slightly bigger one that I really enjoy. Used it few times, swatching out some colors, and then little videos that I did on my last trip. And this one fits perfectly in this side pocket that's on the back of my bag. I would just pick out, when you pick those little journal, make sure it says watercolor paper and not sketch paper. They look the same, but they're different type of paper inside. And one of these clips is always handy because when you're painting in a journal, the paper tends to want to flip. It holds it down. And coming up on the end of the video here's a new palette that I got. It's a floral set special edition. I hope I get to try that out this weekend. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll put all the details of everything I put in the bag below. And you have a great weekend. I know we will. See you later.